One thing I'm doing this morning is taking some of this 8-inch wide oak material because my sister's visiting and she wants to have a little countertop and actually have like a decent amount of wood everywhere. So this is kiln dried red oak, and I was like, well, why don't I just send you home with some really big beefy stuff that could be pretty easy to put together in your pantry. It's like shelving slash countertop stuff. So let's cut this into 8-inch sections, and they're gonna put it together and have 16-inch countertops, 2 pieces. I think it'd look better than just IKEA junk. Day like the present, we got to get this cat going, and I figure I just got to dive into it. I've avoided it for a long time, but I have to get these rear bogie wheels replaced. This is an interesting thing. My dad found these aluminum alloy. They're not aluminum, but they're alloy rear wheels, and they shouldn't weigh out as much, but they're a little different to install. So I think they're made by a company called Bear, but it's not spelled Bear, it's spelled Bear. This is how you release the tension on these ASV type tracks. I think even the modern day still has a telescoping arm like this, threaded, whatever. Geez, how am I gonna get this? I remember this being annoying. Now we just gotta bring that as close as possible. Get some slack. Actually, I should probably jack this up. I would do this on my asphalt over there, but actually asphalt has been proven itself to be pretty annoying to work on because it's so soft. So I'll just get dirty here. Actually, my automotive jack worked great for this at a 3-ton, but then I put it under a 10,000 pound kiln down there, and it broke because I tried to pump something up. It was way too heavy, and it blew the seals out on the inside of the cylinder, and I haven't replaced it because I keep forgetting, and they're expensive. I keep thinking I can fix it. That's the problem I have. Problem is, it's a brand new bogie wheel, so I'm not sure if the shaft is bad or what. She goes. Oh yeah, the shaft is completely gone here. It's like no shoulder on the bottom side of it. Big old indents right here. Okay, I gotta take the whole track off here now. I bet I should get the tractor for this. I have to take the whole track off, which you do anyway to put on new bogies, but I was hoping to avoid it. This is a new bogie wheel. I don't like how loose that is. This one's not very good at all. I'm not sure if this one's new or not. I don't think so. But you can see here, the bearing's just gone. This shoulder doesn't even have a shoulder on this shaft down here. Like over here, this one's kind of cruddy, but yeah, we're gonna have to cut it out here. So we'll cut the welds around it here and it should slide right out. Weld the new one on. Pretty straightforward here, fellas. And ladies, there's little welds right here. Just gotta grind them off. All right, so here's how you kind of know you're getting into it. You see the weld, the crack here? That means that this is the edge of where the weld is. And you can't really see it over here. We'll hit it with the sledgehammer a couple times, see if it starts moving. Not through yet, gotta keep going. I'll keep grinding, I'll let you know when I'm done. All right, I think I got it. It took a lot of grinding. Get down to the seam, ready? It's moving, there it goes. Oh yeah, she's gonna be hot. When you grind out that weld, you don't have to use your hole saw again to make this perfect. It's already perfect, as long as it didn't get buggered. But this is what is underneath those welds. All right, we're just gonna clean up these holes with some sandpaper, emery cloth, whatever you got. Woo. Pause that project. The family just got home and the AC stopped working in the van. I refilled this last week. It's low again. It's got a leak in it, substantial leak. That is a true bummer. Okay, let's put in some stop leak. It has red dye in it as well. So this would be okay if it was 65 out, but it's not, it's 90. So the pressure needs to be way up there in the 300s for R134A. It says hold it upside down. Way better, I can feel it leaving the can. Can's getting cold in my hand. Oh yeah, it's already colder. Driving down the road, this would get much colder than with air flowing through the evaporator. Where's that leak at? We're gonna have to go do some searching. I have to look up, is it an infrared light or not that finds the red dye? Because there's red dye in one of those that I put in. So, back at the cat now. This, brand new for your shaft. Oh, there we go. See? It's tight. Ah, so a little long. Now I can tell if it moves. Marker will be around. This homemade extension cable for the welder has been awesome. It's well worth the time and investment to make one. MiG 170. Really don't recommend these Chicago electric welders, but I don't weld. I just glue stuff together and it stays. Keeping it clean. I'm learning as I go. I think I'm doing an okay job. I'm doing like sub okay. The mask is the worst part. Always covered in sawdust with that shop. All right, we're just gonna tack it. Ouch. There we go. Whew, that was horrible. I'll grind it before you can see what happened. Okay, we got these alloy wheels, but they came with bearings that were not packed. Have you ever packed a bearing before? Well, let's dive into that for a second. I learned how to do this, I think at the age of 22 years old. I had to pack some bearings for a mower deck, or maybe it was something. It was some tractor attachment. I was a property manager, and I got thrown in the deep end of fixing things, which was really helpful in hindsight. Had nothing to do with my college degree, and college degrees are kind of rip-offs, as we all understand at this point, unless you're in a licensed or specific profession that requires it. But generally speaking, books are the answer. So let's fill up our palm. I'll show you here. Put in the palm. What you're gonna do is you're gonna take your bearing, you're gonna pack it in just like this. And your little scrapety scrape right into there. Until you see it coming out the other side here. We're not quite there on that one. You can even hit it like this to really get it to move. You want to see it coming out the front here. All right, here's all my directions. It looks like I got to do the seal on the outside of the bearing and then snap it in with the lock ring. Let's try that here. Next, install the seal with the open end of the seal facing inwards and deep enough. The open end of the seal appears to be this guy. So do it inward. That's machined right there. Oh, I need some new snap ring pliers so bad. These are gonna kill me. Come on out. Oh, perfect. Come on. Yes. It is now ready to get installed, it says. So let's do that. Okie dokie, friends. Oh, the idler. It said it might need to pull it out, but that doesn't matter. It wouldn't affect it. Would it? Before I ruin this bearing, the directions say you may need to pull this track away, the whole frame. So I think it's these guys right here. This one, and then that can slide out on these. Oh, that seems complicated. All right, I think I can just crowbar it right out here. Let's see if I can. Look at that. Slides right out. This side. All right, so tomorrow we're gonna tackle this rest of the way, get the wheels on, fight the track on. Stay tuned. I gotta prioritize this one just because it's sitting in the yard and I gotta move some logs. So I'm just trying to go through my list here of what's the most important project. And this one, I wouldn't say it's the most important, but we gotta get it moving. We gotta get it out of the way and operating for us. All right, tune in tomorrow, and we'll try to wrap this thing up. And then on to the next, of course. Peace.